Hi everyone, how are you doing? So today it's the release of Bob Dylan's Rolling Thunder Revue 14 discs mammoth set. I've just had it delivered. I'm going to get this opened up and show you exactly what you get with this set. So let's get it open. Here we go. Right, so this is in its shrink wrap. This is a lovely looking box. Let's just give you a good view of the front cover here. So Bob Dylan, the Rolling Thunder Revue, the 1975 live recordings. Let's show you this sticker here. Rolling Thunder Revue, legendary 1975 tour, 14 disc set. Over 100 previously unreleased tracks, 5 complete shows newly mixed, 3 discs of rehearsals and a bonus disc of rarities. Okay, that's the front cover there for you. Let's have a look at the side here. So I'll get you some writing on that. If you want to pause that and have a read of it at your leisure, you can do. I'm not going to read all that out for you. So this has just come out today on the 7th of June. My copy's been delivered by Amazon. Let's just show you the back there. This shows you some information about the different performances that feature in the set. I didn't really have to think much about whether to get this or not, just because it's such a good price. There's 14 discs in here. This has cost me about £56, like £4 a disc. Ridiculous. Mr. McCartney, if his team could see the value for money that you're getting with this set and apply that to your own box sets, that would be wonderful, if you wouldn't mind. Let's just have a, I'll tell you what, before I open this up, let's just have a look at, there's the side there, there's a picture of Bob in action. At the top of the box, again, that's got a load of information on there, some looks like sort of ticket, sections of tickets there, so that's good. So it's a real nice looking box, is this. We're going to get it open and actually have a look at the inside now. While I'm doing that, I'll just say my own personal experience with this tour really comes from the bootleg series volume 5 from the Rolling Thunder Revue, and I really love this album. I was amazed when I just had a look at it now. 2002 that came out. It's been out 17 years, which I really didn't think it was that long, but it's got some of my favourite Bob Dylan live performances on it. Things like Tonight I'll Be Staying Here With You. It just gives it such energy in that song. And some of the Desire tracks like Hurricane and Isis, that just, yeah, really great performances. Obviously they were pretty new songs at the time. So that's my experience of this particular tour. So I'm interested to get a much more in-depth view really, because this has got full performances. You've got, just to explain a bit, the first 10 discs are 5 full shows from the 1975 leg of the tour. The next 3 discs are things like tour rehearsals, and then you've got a 14th disc, which is they're saying it's sort of things that have been recorded by fans. So the quality I'm expecting isn't going to be great on that 14th disc, but otherwise, hopefully, it should be sort of proper quality. Now, this is interesting. Getting back to the task, I'm trying to take this lid off here, and it feels like it's restricted a little bit by this back card, so I'm gonna have to take this off. This, I think, yeah, this looks like it's just held on with a bit of sticky, so it's okay to take this off, but I'm gonna be careful. No, that's fine. It's just like when you remove like a CD from a magazine cover or something. It's just some of that clear sticky. So we're gonna take that off. That's that shows the gigs, and that's the back. So that's another nice shot there, full band shot from one of the gigs. Okay, so we can open this box up now. Let's have a look inside it. So it lifts off at the top there. And what do you see when you open it up? You see all the discs there. Again, let's see if I can get you, if you want to pause that so you can have a read of all that, please do so. Okay, so where should we start? Let's start at the beginning, shall we? Disc 1. Do you want me to go through all 14 discs of this? Do you? Well, we'll see how we get on. So I'm guessing each one's going to have a different picture on the cover. Picture of Bob there. Disc 1, so you've got all the track listings on the back. I'm guessing the track listing for discs 1 to 10 is going to be very similar, potentially not identical, I don't know, but there's not going to be too much difference between it. Come on, let's quickly get all these discs out so you can have a you can have a look at them. I won't spend ages on each one, but if you want to pause it and look at them at your leisure, then that's up to you. Disc 2. So yeah, it's different picture. And there's the back. Disc 3. I'll get a couple of these discs out so you can see the actual CD at some point as well. So it's even sort of different designs, not as many songs on that one. So now it's a little bit different. Discs 4 and 5 are both inside here, and you've got like a sort of a gatefold CD. So you've got different designs actually within the package itself. Okay. Same for discs 6 and 7. There's the gatefold, there's your front cover, and there's the back. Same for discs 8 and 9. There's the front. Disc 8 and 9. And that opens up to reveal those. It's very nice, is this? I'm £56 for a 14 disc set like this. I'm as you can tell, I'm quite blown away by that, to be honest. There you go. This is, which one are we on to now? This is discs 10 and 11. This is. Okay. Discs 12 and 13. There's the front. Again, it's gatefold again. Discs 12 and 13. Okay. The last disc is, this isn't a gatefold, this is just on its own. This is disc 14. This is that sort of fan-made rarities kind of thing that I don't expect the sound quality to be fantastic on, but time will tell. And there's a nice book here. Bob Dylan, Rolling Thunder Revue, the 1975 live recordings. So I'm not going to show you all this book, but just to give you an idea that, you know, there's quite a bit of information in there, and it is mainly, if I flick through it quickly, it sort of seems to be mainly pictures on one side and text on the other side. Okay, so hopefully there should be a lot of really detailed information there. There is about, for example, where the songs come from, which shows. So that's good, that's nice. So it seems like there's quite a bit of care gone into this. As you probably know, this is sort of part one of what's happening over the next week or so. There's this box, and then next week, I think it's the 11th of June, which is that Tuesday? There's a new Martin Scorsese documentary about the Rolling Thunder tour coming to Netflix, hopefully worldwide. So I'm sure you're going to be getting it in America. I'm less sure that we're going to be getting it in the UK, but I certainly hope we will be doing, so I'll be looking out for that. Let's just show you one or two of the discs. I'm not going to show you all the CDs here. Or do you want me to? Shall I show you all the CDs? Well, we'll see whether it looks like there's any sort of real difference, because you never know. There might be significant differences on the discs themselves. So that was disc 1. Let's have a look. Does it look like we're sort of following a fairly standard pattern here? It's a different colour, but I don't think there's too much different there, really. Let's go to one of the gatefolds. This is disc 6 and 7. Let's see whether it's still following that pattern. So they come out from the middle section there. Okay, so it's slightly different. Slightly different style, but it doesn't really matter, to be honest. You can't see it when you're playing it, can you? And disc 7 is very similar style to disc 6. It looks like there's some differences between the discs, so it gives you something a little bit different to look at as you go through. So I'm yeah, very interested to hear. They did say on this, going back to that from Bootleg Series 5, it says in the notes there that they pulled out what they considered to be the best performances of each song, whereas here you're getting the full shows, so we might see hopefully some differences. We know how Bob loves to mix the songs up, so there might be quite significant differences. We will see. I have no idea how long it's going to take me to go through all 14 discs. Possibly years before I get through it all. We shall see, but I'm certainly going to devote a fair bit of time to it. So it's a very nice looking set, is this. I'm very pleased with this. I shall get this on display somewhere, because I think that's something that should be on display. So if you're still with us, are you going to be buying this? Are you this is the first Bob Dylan video I've done, so I don't know how many people who watch my videos are Bob Dylan fans, but are you going to be getting this? Are you interested in this? Is there some other sort of similar period of his touring career that you would like to see? Let me know in the comments. I'd be very interested to hear from you. But thank you very much for watching. I'll see you again soon. Bye bye.